Today we'll talk about Faiz Ahmed Faiz, and while at it, we will also discuss Hum Dekhenge because it is a poisonous poem that needs to be exposed. Hi and welcome to TFI English, National Socio-Political Analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Apurva, and if you haven't subscribed to TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story in this video, let's talk about Faiz's Hum Dekhenge, which is an anti-Hindu Muslim supremacist verse that India has just begun to understand. Faiz Ahmed Faiz was an intelligent man. He masked himself as a revolutionary, but like everyone in Pakistan, he was an Islamic supremacist at heart. For many in the Indian subcontinent, reading Faiz is the peak of intellectual supremacy. Reciting his poetry is a qualifier for people to be considered a part of the revolutionary elite. No wonder in the film The Kashmir Files, the character played by Pallavi Joshi sings the tunes of Faiz's Nazm Hum Dekhenge. She is surrounded by Hindu students, and yet they all feel empowered hearing the poem being sung. Why is that? How is a Pakistani poem considered the pinnacle of poetic excellence, that too in India, out of all other places? It must be known that Faiz had penned the invigorating Nazm against the authoritarian Zia-ul-Haq regime in Pakistan. It, among many things, has revolution as its central theme, as Faiz was a declared Marxist. The recitation of the above quoted lines in a place where many people may not be aware of its original meaning and who may at first hand feel attacked by these lines is outrightly insensitive. Credit where due, Faiz spoke against the Zia-ul-Haq regime, and that required courage. However, you must understand that Islamism is the de facto state of mind of a majority of Pakistanis. For them, Hindu hatred is a normalized facet of life. Being disgusted by non-Muslims is not considered something unique in Pakistan. It is expected of Pakistanis to harbor such sentiments, which is why minorities have been wiped out in the joke of a country. However, Hindus do not hate their culture and faith. In 2020, when a bunch of Hindu-hating activists recited Hum Dekhenge at the IIT Kanpur campus, Hindus felt outraged. According to them, the lines of the Nazm were explicitly targeting their culture. Back then, Hindus were called intolerant for feeling insulted by the lines, when rudimentary sense should have suggested that those shouting these lines at the top of their voice were doing so with clear intentions of claiming religious supremacy over others. हम देखेंगे, लाजिम है कि हम भी देखेंगे, वो दिन की जिसका वादा है जो लोहे अज़ल में लिखा है. The day which Faiz is referring to in the perspective of Lohe-Azal is the day when only the one true empire shall remain on the face of the earth. Take a guess, what will be the religious features of this empire? Such a day, Faiz argues, finds mention in the Lohe-Azal, which is a term used in the Quran to refer to the eternal slate on which the destiny of the whole universe from start to end has been recorded. जब अर्ज़े खुदा के काबे से सब बुत उठवाए जाएंगे, हम अहले सफा मरदूदे हरम मसनद पे बिठाए जाएंगे, सब ताज उछाले जाएंगे, सब तख्त गिराए जाएंगे, बस नाम रहेगा अल्लाह का, जो गायब भी है हाजिर भी, जो मंजर भी है नाजिर भी, उठेगा अन अल हक का नारा, जो मैं भी हूँ और तुम भी हो. Only the name of Allah will remain. Now, what does such religious pumping have to do with revolution? That's not even the biggest problem with these lines. All idols will be removed from the abode of God. What's the abode of God? The world. Everything around us is God. At least that is what Indian beliefs teach us. So Faiz, while taking a leaf out of the Indian faith systems, declares that all idols shall be removed from the face of the earth. Uthega anal haq ka nara, the slogan of truth shall rise. Again, what is the truth? The truth is here used in reference to the one true God, Allah, theme of the Islamic world. The poem has been parroted by weird-looking individuals at Islamist protests in recent times. The most striking usage of the Nazm came during the Shaheen Bagh protests, which culminated with the anti-Hindu Delhi riots of 2020. That was how the poem enthused a certain set of people to go after the lives of kafirs.